Hi, I'm Dr. Wendy Johnson at Kansas State University in the Entomology Department, and I am an Extension Associate, and we are here at the Insect Zoo on campus today to answer some questions from the McLab Twitter feed. Our first question is from Zarcasticness. Hey, McLab KSU, bug-related question. If I leave food out inside my home, which presumably is not too bug-filled to start with, where do the bugs come from? How did they find my snacks? If the answer is going to scare me, please make something up. Thanks. Hey Zach, great question and very timely. So small flies and gnats in your kitchen are probably fruit flies, and they can occur year-round, but they're really common during the late summer and the fall months when we typically have ripening fruit or vegetables hanging out on our countertops like we do here. And if they go uneaten, they start to ferment, and it becomes highly attractive to those female fruit flies to lay their eggs. And they can lay hundreds of eggs on the surface or near the surface of this fermenting fruit here. And so the teeny tiny larvae that come from those eggs, they will feed on the surfaces here, and then they will turn into adults and they will bother you to no end. So what we can do to reduce the amount of fruit flies in our kitchen is simply to eat your fruits and vegetables before they go bad. And in addition, if you do leave them out on your countertop, it's best to keep them covered so that you don't get new eggs being laid on your produce. These fruit flies also like moist places where they can mate and lay their eggs around sink drains as well. So you want to make sure that you've got spills cleaned up, that you've got your sink all cleared out, and that there's no moisture or excess moisture around your sink. Let's talk a little bit about ants that get inside your house and they seem to find your snacks in the kitchen. So ants are very finely tuned to pick up the smells of sugars and fats. And it's a very easy task for ants to hone in on a sugary smell. And once they find the source of it, they'll leave a pheromone trail for the rest of the searching ants. So just like the flies, keeping things tidy and off of your countertop or placed into something that is a tightly sealed container will help keep ants off of your foods. And if you need further help, if you just can't shake those ants from searching for snacks around your kitchen, you can always use traps or baits, which can be quite effective in reducing ants in your home. Next question from Jacob Casey 11. Hey McLab KSU, I also have a bug-related question. If I were to accidentally eat a bug, such as a common household fly, would I have a chance of getting sick from any of the bacteria on them? So great question, Jacob Casey. First off, you do digest the fly. That's no problem for your digestive system. It's true that flies do carry bacteria on their feet and on their body, and most of the time they're not going to be dangerous to you. However, if you do ingest a fly, there's a small chance of that fly carrying a bacteria called Shigella. And Shigella could cause diarrhea. And in cases of severe diarrhea, you'd want to go see a doctor. That's typically a bigger problem for toddlers, so always keep flies out of toddlers' mouths. So big thanks to the Insect Zoo for letting us use their space to answer your questions, and keep the questions coming. And we have one last bit here to answer. So from M, I'm in an insect class. Can I please have a sticker for my efforts? Thank you. Yes, you can have that sticker if you tweet back the most interesting thing that you've learned about an insect so far.